Zigzag Chevron is an 8-row pattern. It is available as a free download on our website. 8 rows to the pattern and 5 are either knit or purl. And the 3 rows that create the pattern are just repeats of all the same rows. So 2, 4 and 8 are all the same. Here are the abbreviations. Increase 1 stitch. Knit into the front and back of the next stitch. And you get TOG for together. I'm sure you've seen that one many times. And SSK, and that means slip, slip, knit. Slip the next 2 stitches knitwise, one at a time. Insert the left-hand needle through the front of both loops and knit them together. I'll show you when we get to that. Let's get started. Row 1, a purl row. No problems there. Off we go. Right to the end of the row. Zigzags are quite easy to create. To create a peak like this, you increase 2 stitches. And the ditch down here, that is decrease 2 stitches. So decrease 2 there, increase 2 there, decrease 2 there. And if you're at the edge of your work, it's just increase 1 there and there. This is rows 2, 4 and 8, the one where we do all the work. So it's just knit 1, increase 1, and increase 1 is just knit into the front and the back of the stitch. Knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. SSK. We're going to slip 2 stitches, so slip, slip, and we're slipping them knitwise, so putting the needle in as though you were going to knit. Knitwise. Now you bring the left-hand needle into the 2 stitches at the front of the 2 loops, and that puts you into the knit position, and you just knit it off. So we've decreased a stitch there. We decrease the second one here by knitting 2 together and knit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we increase 2. Knit into the front of the stitch, knit into the back of the stitch, and again knit into the front of the stitch, knit into the back of the stitch, and then knit 4 in between the peaks and the troughs. SSK. Remember, we do it knitwise. Slip, slip. Now put the left-hand needle and pick up the 2 loops at the front, knit them off. Knit 2 together. Knit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the second last stitch we increase 1 and then knit 1 to finish. And SSK is a mirror image of knit 2 together. So the SSKs make the decrease go in this direction, and the knit 2 together make them lean to the right. Here's a closer look at the SSKs. Sloping to the left, and the knit 2 togethers slope to the right. Like row 1, rows 3 and 7 are just purl. I finished row 3 and row 4, which was another make the pattern rows. Now I'm up to row 5, and it's a return row, but it is a knit row. So this is where we're going to get that ridge. So row 5 is a knit row. I think the ridge just emphasises the lovely zigzag of the pattern. You still get the zigzag without the ridge, but it wouldn't be as definite, would it? I finished row 5, the one a knit row that's giving us a ridge. Now row 6 is also a knit row, so there's no shaping on this one. And the next row after this, row 7, is also no shaping. It's a purl row. And row 8, the last row of the pattern, is the same as row 2. It's the one where we create shaping. So knit 1, increase 1, knit 4, SSK, knit 2 together, knit 4, increase 1 by knitting into the front and the back of the stitch, increase another 1, knit 4, and continue on. And there we have zigzag chevrons. The ridge stands out so nicely in between these flat areas of stocking stitch. And here is where I used the zigzag chevron in block P. I think the little smooth bits of stocking stitch echo the smooth stocking stitch here. Remember, the free pattern is available to download from our website. Thank you for watching and happy knitting!
Here are the steps to download Daphne's patterns and to view the videos on her YouTube channel. Send an email to knitwithdaphne@gmail.com and include the subject Free Download. There is no need for any content in the email. You will receive an automatic email reply that includes 2 links. One is a link to Daphne's YouTube channel. The other is a link to the downloadable patterns. When you click the link, the Knit with Daphne folder with all the downloadable patterns will open. Double-click on any line to open and download the pattern. Double-click on Stitch Patterns to open the folder with the individual knitting stitch pattern. Enjoy Daphne's designs and happy knitting!